Hello, everybody. It's Renari, and welcome back to Dream Daddy. We're going to be moving on and see what happens next before we go on our new date. Well, it's been a long day. I'm just about ready to pack it in. After a few bites of ice cream from the freezer, I turn off all the lights and walk down the hall to my room. I wonder if Amanda's still awake. That kid needs some sleep. As I pass her room, I can hear a faint sound, but can't quite make out what it is. I get a little closer. Is she crying? I knock gently on the door. Hey, Amanda? The crying immediately stops. Not right now. Her voice sounds strained. She sniffles. I need to make sure she's okay. I open the door. In the dark, I can see Amanda's outline in the middle of her bed, knees hugged up against her body. Is everything okay? I don't want to talk about it. I don't know if I should leave her alone or not. Oh, I don't know. Did something happen? No, nothing happened. Go away. Honestly, I don't want to push. I know, I mean, I'm not a parent, so I don't really know what to do. But if it was me, I think I'd rather talk about it later. So I'm going to leave her alone for now. All right, I'll leave you be. I back out of the room and close the door gently behind me. She immediately starts crying again. Oh, my poor girl. Oh, I wanted to find out, but I don't want to push her. Wow, I have no idea what has her so upset. She seems totally normal. I feel awful just leaving her to cry, but I also get the feeling that if I tried to do anything else, it would only have made her more upset. I can't stop mentally cycling through all sorts of awful things she could be dealing with right now. More than anything, I just want her to be happy and safe. You know what? It's Noah. It's fucking Noah. And Noah is probably that kid that I was talking about before. I have a hard time falling asleep, but when I finally do, I'm still thinking about Amanda. After a long night of very little sleep, I roll out of bed and make myself a pot of coffee. Amanda should be up for school soon. Maybe she'll be willing to talk about whatever's bothering her. Not probably before school. About 10 minutes before she's supposed to leave, Amanda comes out of her room and makes a beeline for the freezer. Morning, Amanda. Morning. She drops a frozen waffle into the toaster and slams the freezer door. She won't look at me. Yikes. So, anything big going on at school today? No. Okay. Do you need a ride to school? No. Want some coffee? Amanda pulls the toaster lever up and takes her still freezer burned waffle out before it's finished cooking. I have to go. Amanda picks up her bag and storms out. That was so loud. Oh my god. Oh, my heart. Oh, okay. I haven't seen her act like this in a long time. It's usually short-lived, but it always hurts. Hopefully this blows over and things are back to normal soon. I sit back at the kitchen table and look at a picture of Amanda and I hanging on the wall. In it, I'm teaching her how to ride a bike. Her face is a mixture of excitement and pure, unadulterated fear. I remember how determined she was. Every time she would fall off and scrape her knees, she would get up and try it again. Finally, I had to stop her because she was bleeding everywhere. Then she started to cry because she didn't think she needed bandages and wanted to keep trying. As I put the bike away, she just stood in the middle of the street and screamed. Then I took her for ice cream and it was like nothing even happened. After giving it a bit of thought, I decided that if I force her to talk about it, I'm only going to make things worse. But I have an idea. I start rummaging around for ingredients. Are you going to make her cookies? I hear Amanda walk in the door. Instead of heading for the kitchen like she usually does, she makes a beeline for her room. She's clearly trying to avoid me. Hey, Pumpkin. What? Can you come here for a sec? There's a moment of silence. Yeah, I wanted to say sorry about last night. I'm just worried about you, kiddo. I get scared when I know something's wrong, and I get even more scared when I feel like I can't do anything about it. Dad, So just, whatever it is, and you don't have to tell me if you don't want to, but whatever it is, just know that you have a dad in your corner who wants you to be happy. Honey, you know I'm bad with words, so I was hoping I could speak a language we both understand. I pull a cake out of the refrigerator and place it on the table. Hopefully the frosting is set by now. Ta-da! Dad, it took me a really long time because I ran out of red frosting somewhere around sad and had to start over and sorry you're sad, but I support you 100%. That's so cute. This is beautiful. It's strawberry. Amanda gives me a big ol' hug. I grab some plates and forks and serve us up some delicious cake. So, it's really stupid. What is? This whole thing. I know I've been really weird lately, and there's just. I don't even know how to explain it. I feel like I might have to make you a chart. I'm listening. Do you want me to take notes?
Hmm.
I guess I should start from the top. So, you know how Emma R is going to that fancy art school in California, right? Emma R. Oh, I don't remember if it's the best friend or the other one. I think it's the best. Ooh, I think it's the other one. No, I don't know. The best friend? Yes, got it. You got it. Wow, proud of
Hmm.
you. Anyways, ever since she got the acceptance letter, I've been feeling like she's drifting away. And she's been spending a lot more time with Grace and Emma P. I just thought it was all in my head for a while, but then I found out that Rosie M, that that both the Emmas, Grace, and Noah all went to a party at Mackenzie F's on the same night. They all told me they were busy studying for the Calc AB final. Yikes.
Eh.
So, another important piece of information is, God, this is embarrassing. I have a crush on Noah, and that's a thing. What? Whoa, I had no idea. I definitely didn't know that. Okay, you're a bad liar. So are you. I learned from the worst.
Oh no.
Anyway, so the only person I told about the crush was Emma R, and she promised not to tell anybody. I didn't confront them about the party thing because I didn't want to start drama, so I just kept quiet and kept going about my business. Amanda sighs. And then one day I invite everybody out to go get nachos at the mall, and after not texting me back for like 2 hours, even though none of them ever put their phones down for more than 60 seconds, they all say they're busy, like simultaneously. So I tell them, never mind, I'll just eat nachos at home, right? But we are out of chips and I really, really wanted nachos. Totally understandable.
Ugh.
So I go to the mall anyway. I go to the food court and who do I see there but Grace, Emma P, Emma R, and Noah, all hanging out together and eating nachos without me. What?
Ah.
It gets better. I'm standing by the escalators watching them and I realize that Noah has his arm around Emma R, which is kind of weird, right? But then they kiss. No. Yes, I know. So I storm over there and I'm like, hey. And Grace drops a nacho on her shirt because of course she does. And Emma R just like glares at me. Grace. Nothing's coming up. I don't know who that is. Me neither. Grace is the I have no idea, the gossipy one?
Hmm.
I know.
Ah.
Grace is the one nobody really likes, or I guess that's me now. But anybody, sorry, bleh. But anyway, nobody will say anything, and I'm just like, you guys suck. Which I realize is not the most eloquent thing to say, but I was very angry and really embarrassed, and I just wanted to get out of there. So I left, without nachos, might I add, which only further contributed to my shitty day, and immediately drafted a super long text to the group chat asking them why they've been so weird. And I wrote another one to Emma R, asking how long the Noah thing's been going on, and sorry, I know that's a lot. Are you still following? Um, what did Emma R say? Oh, okay. Get a load of this. Emma R says, you know what? Let me just read it to you. Amanda pulls out her phone and reads word for word an arduously long string of text
Hmm.
messages. Can you believe that? I cannot believe that. I care so much about Amanda's social life and mental well being, but man, do I not understand what she's talking about. This is all beyond me, but I am trying my hardest to be supportive. You know what? This sounds a lot like me in high school.
Oh
This is like
no.
pretty much the exact same thing that happened to me, like to a T. For fuck's sakes. I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm over it. They were dating in secret for like months. So I told her that she's being a really terrible friend, and she's like, well, if you think I'm so terrible, then just stop being my friend. And I was like, okay. And then she left me on red. And then, wait, left me on red? What's that? Oh, like she saw my message and didn't reply. And I know because there are red receipts. I don't know what read receipts are, but I'm just gonna nod and pretend I understand. Gotcha. So while this is all happening, I'm talking to Emma P about how mad I am because she's at least being kind of reasonable, but I'm venting to her about how pissed I am at everybody and stuff. And then out of nowhere, Noah texts me and is like, how could you say that about me? And I'm like, say what about you? And he tells me that Emma P sent screenshots of everything I told her to the group chat that I got kicked out of. Alright, I think you lost me at screenshots, but that definitely sounds bad.
Ah.
There's so much more, but honestly, it's all just really stupid teenager stuff. The bottom line is that everybody dropped me, half of my grade hates me, and now I have no friends. Holy shit. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I'm not even like blowing it out of proportion how much this is me, but like, this is exact situation happened to me, and it's fucked up. I feel so bad for Amanda. I'm very upset for her. Amanda, I'm so sorry. It's so hard to go into like grade 11 or grade 12 and not have any friends when you had friends like your whole life. Like, I know exactly how she's feeling. Uh, I almost expected it from everybody else, but Emma R has been there since mom died. I can't believe she would just stab me in the back like that. I'm not even that mad that she's dating Noah. I'm just upset that she lied to me about it for so long. Amanda stabs at the remnants of her cake. Okay, I take it back. I'm kind of mad she's dating Noah. Like, what did I do wrong? Why did everyone just suddenly decide I'm not cool anymore? Why wasn't I enough? I don't understand. And as mad as I am at everybody, like, I miss them, Dad. Amanda looks so dejected that I almost can't take it. What could I possibly say to help? Anyways, that's it. That's the whole sordid tale. Thanks for listening. Tune in next week for more hot gossip. Wow. I know it's pretty dumb. It's not dumb. It's not at all. No, it's a stupid thing to be upset over. Amanda, your feelings are real. Don't ever be mad at yourself for having feelings. That is so true. That is one of my biggest things in life is like, yeah, your feelings, they might come out in ways that you don't want them to, or you might feel stupid for feeling a certain way because there's other people dealing with other things, but your feelings are always going to be valid to you. Always. It doesn't matter. Whatever you are feeling is just something that's true, unfiltered, you can't control it, and they're always going to be valid, even if it feels really stupid to have those feelings. Oh, this episode is getting me really kind of emotional. um, whew, I guess. Unless you've secretly been a robot who's been approximating human feelings this whole time. Dad, if I was a robot, I would have transformed into a monster truck a long, long time ago. But seriously, I know you probably don't want advice, but I feel like it's my duty as a dad to bestow upon you a few nuggets of fatherly wisdom. And that is, honestly, high school sucks. Honey, high school sucks. You make friends with people just because they're there. When you're still living in your hometown, there's a pretty small pool of people you can choose from. But once you go to college and once you go out into the real world, you're going to be exposed to all sorts of people, and it's going to be easier to make friends with people who really get you. Some of those friendships can last a lifetime. I mean, look at me and Craig. And some of them only last a little while, and that's okay too. You're going to make so many awesome new friends at art school. Ultimately, I think this says way more about their character than it does about yours, because you're amazing, and if they can't see that, well, that's their problem. I can't even talk anymore. Like, I'm honestly like, it's so stupid that I'm so affected by this, but like, it's real. It's very real right now. I'll keep that in mind. I looked down at the table. Did we just eat that whole cake? Yes, we did just eat that whole cake. Well, good talk. Amanda gets up to go to her room. Before she closes her door, she turns around. Hey, Pops. Yes, thank you. You are always welcome. Love you, Amanda.
I love you too, Dad.
No. Oh my gosh. That was so sweet.
Welcome. You've
I
got
can't go
dads.
into a date right now. I'll read this, but I cannot go into a date right now. That was too much. Hugo and Damien. Hey, are you up to anything tonight? Hugo and I were planning to go to the art walk downtown, and we were wondering if you would care to accompany us. I would normally write a letter longhand, but I've run out of distressed parchment paper. Whoa, why can I see Damien and Hugo's chat? It's a freaking group chat. Learn, come on. Am I a hacker? But I don't even know but I don't even have a hacker alias. The feds are gonna bust my door down any minute now. I've got to destroy this computer. Ren, this is a group chat. Oh, thank God. Do either of you know how to destroy a computer? You can run Derek's boot and nuke from a startup flash drive, but once you've done that, it's best to physically destroy the platters altogether. The Victorians were well versed in information security. Ren, do you want to go see some art or not? Art is good. Let's go see some art. See that art. Okay, that was a shorter episode, but that was a lot for me. It's probably not going to mean anything to a lot of other people out there, but it meant a lot to me. So in the next episode, I'm going to be going on a group date with Damien and Hugo. Not really interested in Damien, but it's nice to see Hugo again. Thank you for watching, and like, comment, and subscribe. I don't know what that voice was. Just, do what you need to do. Bye.